Bachelor star Colton Underwood comes out as gay. "I'm the happiest and healthiest I've ever been in my life," said the former ABC reality star when sharing the news on Good Morning America. Colton Underwood returned to TV on Wednesday morning for a revealing interview. The former Bachelor star, who led the 2019 season of the ABC reality dating franchise, said on Good Morning America that he is gay. "Obviously, this year has been a lot for a lot of people, and it's probably made a lot of people look themselves in the mirror and figure out who they are and what they've been running from or what they've been putting off in their lives. For me, I've ran from myself for a long time. I've hated myself for a long time. And I'm gay," he said during an exclusive sit-down with Robin Roberts for ABC News GMA. "I came to terms with that earlier this year and have been processing it. And the next step in all of this was sort of letting people know. I'm still nervous." The conversation had been billed as a deeply personal interview, with Underwood saying only, "It's been a journey, for sure," in a brief Tuesday night teaser. Journey is a common word used by the Bachelor and Bachelorette leads when describing the reality show experience for the ABC cameras. In sitting down with Roberts, Underwood shared the off-camera road that led him to Wednesday's announcement. "I'm emotional, but I'm emotional in such a good, happy, positive way. I'm like the happiest and healthiest I've ever been in my life, and that means the world to me," he said of the relief he currently feels. After getting to a place in his life that he described as dark and bad, he recalled how at one point he felt, "I would have rather died than said, I'm gay, and I think that was my wake-up call." In the pre-taped interview, Underwood elaborated about previously having suicidal thoughts. "There was a moment in LA that I woke up, and I didn't think I was going to wake up. I didn't have the intentions of waking up. And I did. And for me, I think that was my wake-up call of, this is your life. Take back control." Of those thoughts, he now shared, "I don't feel that anymore." As for his time on the Bachelor franchise, Roberts asked him to address people who will feel that he may have misled the women in the public by searching for a wife on television. "Do I regret being the Bachelor, and do I regret handling it the way I did? I do. I do think I could have handled it better," he said. "I just wish I wouldn't have dragged people into my own mess of figuring out who I was. I genuinely mean that." But he also credits the women and the reality dating series for getting him to this point. He recalled how he thanked God after his announcement as star for making him straight, sharing, "I've known that I've been different since the age of 6, and I couldn't process it and I couldn't put my finger on what it was until high school of my freshman year when I knew I was gay. Growing up in the Catholic Church," he said, "I learned in the Bible that gay is a sin," and he recalled how, as an athlete, the word gay was used in a negative connotation. "There are a lot of things where I look back and say, no wonder I held it in." Since coming out to his friends and family, he said their responses made him feel that he wished he had had more faith in those people in his life. "The only reason I'm sitting down with you today is because I have the love and support of my friends and my family." And speaking directly to his Bachelor ex, Cassie Randolph, now, he offered an apology. "I messed up. I made a lot of bad choices," he said. "I loved everything about her. And that only made it harder and more confusing for me." He added, "I'm sorry for the pain and emotional stress I caused. I wish it wouldn't have happened the way it did. I wish that I would have been courageous enough to fix myself before I broke anybody else."